were we talking about earlier? We're talking about a set of beliefs that we have. My belief is currently that I cannot say curiosity. So for all the Brits, all the natives, how am I saying it? How do I actually articulate it better? Help.
And you made a good point there, because despite all evidence to the contrary, you believe you can't do it.
So what does that make beliefs to be then? That's what we were talking about
We
earlier.
were. It was coffee and heavy conversation around what are beliefs, and to what degree are beliefs helpful. To what degree sometimes are beliefs less than helpful, and if they can be both helpful and unhelpful, what does that mean they are? It got deep quite quickly, I think, didn't it?
Because we're like that, aren't we? And hence this group. So if you're deep like us and you want to get lost in the detail, come join us. So beliefs, what we were talking about earlier is that we have very set patterns that will motivate us to fulfill the simplest of jobs in a certain way, because that is the quickest way of doing it for us. But have we ever consciously thought, do you know something? I know how to do this, but let's not do it that way. Let's do it a different way. What are we going to find if we do that? So I have a good biker friend who travels all around the country, and in his sat nav, he puts something like destination blah and give me the squiggly way. That's what he calls it, the squiggly way. I'm like, what's the squiggly way? He's like, I don't want to go the direct way. I want to go the squiggly way to appreciate the scenery. So if we kind of took the same concept on for the simplest of tasks that we do, what are we going to learn?
Is a great question. It's interesting, isn't it? Because you talked there about someone having something they want to achieve, a goal they want to do, and therefore beliefs or a model in their head about the way to get there and the way to do that. So I suppose for me, the interesting question is, what would trigger someone, what would stimulate someone to not want to follow their existing map, to not just to do the way they think it should be done, could be done, has been done in the past. So what's that person getting out of doing something differently? So in the example of your chap on his motorbike, I think it's implied there he enjoys the scenery, he enjoys the journey. He's not going to the place because he has to be there, not only going there for that reason, he's going there because he enjoys the experience of getting there. His motorbike, as motorcyclists are wont to do. But if a person pursuing a goal, how likely are they to think that, or are they entirely outcome, are they entirely goal focused?